Everybody, this improv story is based on an idea. Man sees helicopter, let the story commence. There's this guy called Craig, and he walked out his house, and he heard a helicopter. He's like, where's that? What is that? What is that? Just one of the things you just look up. You've seen a helicopter before, but you kind of go, oh, where's that? You couldn't see it. He's like, feels like it's there, and it's... Then he saw it. There it was. And it was sort of like hovering about. Like it was looking for something. It was night time, by the way, I forgot to mention. And the light was like that. It was kind of near his local park. Must be some wee bastards there, like, smashing the place up or starting a fire or something like that. And they're like that. Bit of light. He thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm a wee bit nosy. I actually fancy a wee nighttime cycle. It was almost seeing the torch, the bright light coming through the helicopter at night. Got me in the mood for cycling about with the light on. That's just that feeling of, if you're cycling through a park at night and you've got the light on, you're just like, with the light. Fucking look how bright this fucking light. You're the one that you got one of these crackers. You bought one of these fucking crank ones that are borderline fucking illegal, man. Borderline fucking illegal, the brightness of this fucking light, man. 9 million lumens, just a fucking joke. Like, fucking get that fucking off me. That kind of way. Well, he thought, I'm actually going to go for a wee cycle into the park and see what's going on. But also keep cycling anyway. Just go for a wee cycle. So he got out, and his wife said, oh, where you going? I'm going for a wee cycle. Oh, I don't know if you should. It's dangerous. I've got a light. I know, but just going out at night is dangerous. There's some bad people out there at night. And they can do crimes and then escape into the, the kind of the cloak of darkness. Fuck all. Fucking grown man. I'm a grown man. She said, I think that's a bit kind of toxic masculinity. He went, what? And his two Waynes, wee lassie, wee boy, twins they were, age 8. That's right, Dad. What? How? What's all this then? You're making a foolish choice because you believe because you're a guy that you're being all hard and tough and nobody can date into you and all that, and it just makes bad sense. Fucking said he couldn't go today with me. I'll fucking get him that, get him that. He cycled through the park, and the helicopter was still there, beaming it about. The helicopter actually beamed the light onto him for a wee second. And he was like, here, I hope they don't think I'm whoever it is they're looking for. He kept cycling, and he heard this. He's like, what's that? He kept cycling, and his light was quite powerful, and he noticed there was something sort of hovering in front. He was on this kind of path, there's trees at the side, and he noticed something. It was too late. It was just this kind of a line, a spider's web or something, a dead long one. He just saw something, and his mind couldn't quite work out what it was until it was too late. These wee bastards had put like a kind of bit of rope, like clothesline, between the two trees. Run about heat height for somebody on a bike. And he went cycling right into it like that, bang. Got him right in the throat. He went like that, fucking spinning back. Right? It was like getting punched in the throat. He was actually going quite fast, because when he heard that fucking laugh, he's like, I'm going to speed up. I think these are like some wee guys. Like, oh! Plus he'd fucking hit his back in the back of his seat, and he was like, where am I? He heard this fucking footsteps running towards him. Get him! And the police like spotted it, and they shined it. He felt a big fucking bright light on him. He thought it was maybe the torch for his bike pointing him, but no, it was fucking hard. He thought, good. I think there's somebody ready to attack me, or I'm not sure. But there's a helicopter. I'm going to be fine. But he looked up and there's these three wee guys running towards him. And the first one just ran right up and fucking booted him right in the face. And Craig didn't even go to defend himself because he thought, this isn't what's happening here. They're not going to boot me right in the face right in front of the police. You wouldn't do that. You'll get caught and you'll get jailed. And it's bad in prison. Prison's bad. Isn't it? Isn't it? Is it no? So he didn't even bother to guard. You know, he's just like that, you know, looking like, you know, what's going to happen here? Booted right in the face. It would have been good if he got knocked out by it, but he didn't, so he was fully awake to feel the pain. Teeth smashed in, nose broken, eye fucking really, really badly hit. It wasn't popped out. The next kick, that popped the eye though. And they kicked him right to fucking balls. Horrible. They started stamping, kicked fuck at him. And then they picked him up and see the clothesline that was all kind of, they'd set up for cyclists. They dragged him up to it and hung him at it. They went, hang him up like he's the washing. Hang him up like he's the washing. And they put him at it by the neck and then sort of wrapped his wrists around that. So he's kind of like a sort of like Jesus. He looked kind of like a scarecrow. And had some extra rope there, so they sort of tied that, you know, around his wrist there. This there. And tied his sort of heater in it. So he was like, teeth all smashed in, nose off, fuck. Eyeball, fuck. His eyeball looked like, you know, if you've made soft boiled eggs and they're a bit too runny, it was like that. And it was like, it was like leaking. And the three wee guys took turns like that, running right up like that. It looked like wrestling. If you ever seen wrestling when they get the two kind of ropes and they sort of wind it around somebody like, ooh, they took turns doing that, but actually worth hitting, no like wrestling where it's just fake. But fucking all the time the fucking Craig was thinking, he was actually able to fucking think, believe it or no. And all the time the fucking helicopter, you could see this fucking helicopter. And you could hear somebody go, stop! Like, stop or something, police! There's nothing they can do. This isn't America, they've not got fucking marksmen up there, marksmen. Can't just fucking snipe them. Let's fucking Die Hard. Oh, this reminds me of being back in Nam. Hold still. All they could do is watch. Eventually a police were just taking turns each running up and fucking punching them a crack. It's horrible. And like they were like tagging each other, you know, like that, and then another one runs out and goes, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, grabbing over the hair and going, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, boom, or that. Just be fucking bastards. It's sort of, you're laughing, right? But it's the sort of thing you tell that to somebody and they'd be laughing, but if you saw it, fucking hot, you'd be stunned. You'd be watching like this. And then for like 2 weeks after it, you'd be like that in work or whatever. Like, you alright? What? You alright? Aye. What are you saying? You thinking about? Just watch this horrible fucking video. Where just no, 2 weeks ago. No, I'm not watching it now. Fuck. No, 2 weeks ago. So this video, this guy, clothesline, horrible. What would you say? I didn't say anything. Just you're right. Aye. Fucking hell, man! I need to get drunk. I need to get fucking steaming. I need to get this shit out of my head. That kind of thing. It was that bad. Eventually, a police motor turned up. The wee guys did a runner, and you know what? You know what? Police could have grabbed him. You know, like to grab them. The police aren't even allowed to fucking grab these wee bastards these days because they get done for assault. Had to just any time the police ran up to grab one of them, they had to kind of like no grab them. So the three wee guys got away, and they did the whole thing again. They did the whole thing again to three other fucking people. Police weren't allowed to touch them. The police actually had to sort of to guide them into the police station. Had to sort of gently, like you know, like a sheepdog with sheep. The sheepdog doesn't go up and bite the fucking sheep. The sheepdog doesn't grab, like, snatch onto the fucking sheep's leg and drag it into the wee kind of, I don't know, what would you call it? Paddock? I don't know. It sort of like goes here and goes there to so that, you know, to kind of move away. That's what the police said today, sort of like go that way and until they sort of went into the police station. Not to fucking touch them in case they got done for assault. And they wee fucking bastards. They didn't even get a trial. The judge just simply said, what would you like to happen? And the three wee guys went like that. The jail. Because they've not got a PlayStation. And one of the wee guys went like, aye, you have. We've all got PlayStations. Aye, but their PS4s are shite. What a PS5? Can't get one anywhere. And aye. And you want to be in jail? we want to be in jail. Is that right? You know, Roger. Jail. Aye. Man was called Roger. I'm laughing because it's horrible. And they're in there right now. Playing a fucking PlayStation, 3 square meals a day in a roof over the head, and they can walk out anytime they want. They can walk out. Only yesterday, they did it again. They walked out. They actually got the rope for inside the fucking jail. They actually asked the fucking governor, can we have some rope? We're going to go out and do that thing again that actually got us jailed and, you know, got us in this situation in the first place. And they had to give them it. The governor had to give them the rope or they get done for fucking human rights. They'd have amnesty on their fucking case. So all I want to say is be careful because it could be you next. Just hope and pray that these really good games that are coming out for the PS5 come out now. And then of this fucking 7 months delay. What's that one that's got to be coming out? Elden Ring needs to come out now. No in 7 months. No in January 2022. Because by then, half of the population will be fucking dead. With clotheslines. And we guys. Elden Ring now. The end. That's all a true story. How do I know? I was at E3. Working just behind the scenes and all that, doing the technological stuff you want to get. And I heard them talking about how they're thinking about bringing Elden Ring out early. And that's the reason why. There's a whole story I didn't hear about. You wouldn't have heard about it in the news because everybody's talking about fucking what Macron supposedly or said or didn't say about Northern Ireland and all that. Just all this shite that Boris Johnson's pumping out. It's just a mess.